Hello class, my name is Carlos Alvarado. This is MPA 530, week number 6, and it's going to be about taxation. A quick overview. I'm going to go ahead and talk about the city that I picked on week 1 and the top 3 revenue sources, and then we'll go ahead and close with the closing statement. The city that I chose is the city of San Fernando, and the top 3 revenue sources for this city for the general fund is sales and other taxes, which is about 59%, uh, from other agencies, which is about 12%, and property taxes, which is also about 12% of the general fund revenue. The number one source of income for the city of San Fernando is sales tax. The sales tax was about 59% of the city revenues for the general fund. And so sales tax is a regressive tax. And the reason this is a regressive tax is because this tax doesn't matter if you make $1 million a year compared to 35,000 a year. You're still paying the same amount of tax on a product or item, the same amount, but it's based on the percentage of what the tax is compared to your income. It's a big burden, especially for those that have the lower income. Um, the author Victoria Rusinova stated that sales tax has been one of the most profitable, um, yet inequality uh, way of raising money. She states that it's because it's not equal across everywhere. So, and what in her study she's trying to get where the basic necessities are either not taxed or regulated on how much they can be taxed. The top second revenue source for the city of San Fernando is revenue from other agencies or intergovernmental taxes. And so this is also about 12% and of the general fund revenue. And intergovernmental tax revenue from other agencies is, I would consider it a regressive tax because uh, looking at this, the account number and titles, you can see that the most income that the city is getting is from property tax in lieu of motor vehicle license fees. If they're getting income from property tax, that is a property tax is a regressive tax. So that would put that income from other sources, from other agencies, is a regressive tax. And the in the study by Erich, Cromwell, and Keith Ifendel, found that local governments in the Florida, um, in the response to a natural disaster, they will raise the millage rate in order to increase taxes and revenue for the cities and counties. And so by having the millage rate go up, property tax then goes up, and that's um, again showing how in, revenue from other agencies is a regressive tax because if property tax is again being evaluated and being based on the depending on the person's how much they're paying in tax in the rate, it's not the same. But even though they put the same amount, it could be a different proportion per person. Property tax is the third top revenue source for the city of San Fernando. It is about 12% of the general fund revenue received, and property tax is a regressive tax. And the reason it's a regressive tax is because just like sales tax, the difference between someone's income can make the difference of how much uh, the the portion of their tax is. So, for example, somebody that makes 50,000 and somebody that makes 100,000, and if the property tax is 5,000, The one that makes 50,000 a year, their portion of the property tax in their budget would be about 10% compared to the 100,000 that makes it's about 5%. And so even though property tax, they try to make it proportional because they try to make everyone pay equally. It's not always possible because um, there's different times that people buy the house, and since they could only go up about 2% per year from the time they got appraised, and or like when someone buys the house, and so um, the author Robert Eldenstein stated that even though people think that property tax is a progressive, he found that it's more regressive because it's based on income, market value of and housing expenditure, and that's what makes property tax could be a big difference of somebody's uh, portion of what they pay on tax. I'd just like to thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.